live life like that. Money, sex, weed. You wanna live like that. Get your money, sex, weed. Some live life like that. Money, sex, weed. You wanna live like that. Get your money, sex, weed. I want a lot of shit. Versace, that Gucci, that Prada shit. Okay. And if it's too much, putting everything in the closet shit. King Infamous TV, y'all already know who y'all rockin' with. It's me, King Infamous. Salute to all y'all kings and queens out there. If you're new to this platform, please be sure it's imperative that you subscribe to this channel right here, King Infamous. Subscribe to the channel, like the content, share the content, and get in the comments and let me know what you think. Salute. So y'all see the title on this one. So salute to Yukmouth, if y'all not familiar who the, infamous Yukmouth is. Y'all know who he is. We got 5 on it. Once again, it's much appreciated to him for having me on his platform once again. If y'all not familiar, we had a dialogue on Uncompromised Media, and then I, pretty much put the interview over here on this channel in Uncompromised Media channel. So please be sure to go subscribe to Uncompromised Media, as well as, of course, you gotta go show some support and subscribe to the one and only Yukmouth TV. So go ahead and hit that link in the description. So with this content that I'm bringing, we had pretty much a good dialogue. We was talking about Charleston White and how, we think that, he an industry plant, him, Aiden Ross, and a few other individuals. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all think there's a lot of industry plants out there? In my opinion, of course it is. The elites is in control. We know what's really going on out here, so we ain't gonna act like we don't. But without further ado, I wanted to ask y'all that and drop this exclusive, some exclusive content. Salute to the brothers on the platform, as well as make sure y'all go subscribe to Mac Main True Story. He pulled up as well. So without further ado, peace and love to all of y'all. Lavish Gang in full effect. Once again, subscribe to the channel, like the content, share the content, and get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. All praises and glory is due to the Most High God, Creator, and, stay uncompromised. Let's get it.
Hey, man, they had Charlie Brown and chick in the glasses called Peppermint Patty, sir, nigga. Hey, sir.
Oh, facts. That was a little bulldagger.
Come on.
You know it. That was one of them.
Oh, man. Pimping that.
That was one of them on toppers. She was on topper.
I told you the Teletubbies was hella gay, man. I said,
on,
wasn't the Teletubbies going on? When I seen the Charleston White little argument in the back, like, what in the Teletubbies going on right here, my nigga? Like, this is crazy. This is some real rainbow shit.
Disney gone.
King Infamous in this motherfucker.
And I'm trying with uppers.
Hey, man, shit, man, just chopping this game, my nigga. Where you tapping in from? Your mic is muted.
Salute, yup.
There you
Salute
go.
to the platform. About west with it.
Are you in the West?
Yeah.
Hey, man,
North,
so you know
Northwest
exactly.
type shit,
Okay, so you know exactly what's going on, man. We done talked about a lot of shit, man. The Charleston White shit. We done talked about the Trump shit. You know what I mean? Where you wanna go?
To Maui.
We talked about Maui too.
it's nasty. It's nasty work. Like, I think it's a lot of industry plants. This is just my opinion. I think it's a lot of industry plants like Charleston White whole time. Like, that's just my opinion. He just sat there. I watched. I was in attendance in your chat the whole time, and I just watched. Like, I ain't never seen that video, and I just watched him just.
Oh, the one with their Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, when
They
they
talking about
Uncle
his
Tommy.
puppet. When he talking about being a
Yeah,
puppet.
he talk about his Johnson. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, I ain't never
you talking
seen
about that
nobody.
argument. You talking about the argument when they first, okay, when they about to fight.
That seemed to be like he was, and he already, like he said, you showed the video. He said, "Look, hey, whoever the white boy is, they cut him the check." Like, we gotta stop being like, in my opinion, we gotta look. It's all in plain sight. It's right in front of our face. Yep, you hear me?
Yep, they all industry plants, man. And I think that's why niggas stay on a Clubhouse all day and talk about, who snitched, who didn't snitch and shit.
Who walked it
all
down, this
day.
and that, and the other, yeah.
Without getting a Clubhouse check, but they are getting a check, nigga. They getting paid by the boys, to spread that shit, to put people against each other, to take people off their square.
Gaslight niggas and shit.
Without this paperwork or whatever the fuck, and get niggas indicted and say who they hang with and who gang with and this, that. Now niggas getting indicted and took into jail and taken off. Nigga that got Empire record labels and shit, got top artists, niggas taking down indictments and RICOs and shit. That shit is happening because it's by design.
It's by design.
Talking and doing this, that, and the third, and pointing out this, that, and the third. Man, when did the niggas in the industry or fans of the industry or reporters on the industry become the motherfucking police and detectives?
I mean, like Charles.
When it started being lucrative.
Oh, no, man.
When they started seeing
How
that
is
it
it lucrative being snitches?
This shit it's a lucrative design though. It ain't like how you say it, like, so it's by design, but it's lucrative. What I mean by that is certain people that they, in my opinion, because we gotta get with this YouTube-ish, whatever, fair use, whatever I say is just, whatever I say, So I think it's a lucrative design, in my opinion. What I mean by that is to steer the people, is to steer our youth, the impressionable minds that's coming up in this world right now, whole time. Like, they literally try to take away birth in existence. They got computer birth. Like, I don't know if y'all know about allegedly they got robots that are getting pregnant. This all is by design.
They got incubators. I ain't hear about no robot, but they got incubators where they could just house the baby and raise the baby without having to be in a woman's stomach. They got that.
Yeah, I think it's lucrative to the fact that one, we're in that generation right now where it's a like generation. You know what I mean? Whoever got the most likes is going to bring the most traffic and be the most popular. So, when you get out there and start doing that, if you notice the last 3 snitches, we'll just say the last 2 snitches, they bagged up right now. Let's go ahead and look at your boy Rainbow Bright. You know what I mean? Rainbow Bright.
Bagged up because it's an agenda, my nigga. That's why Wackademics. Got his Rainbow got his bread.
It's an agenda and it's lucrative. So it's
like George Soros or some shit. Like it's some billionaire motherfuckers cashing these niggas out. Charleston White said he went out there for a $10 million deal. You hear that?
10 million?
What are you getting 10 million to do?
He went through that door. In my opinion.
What the fuck is academics getting 10 million for?
Come
that
on.
He got. For what? All he do is talk shit about people.
A known shit.
Type shit. That's all he do.
Instigate shit with people to make niggas shoot and kill each other. Like that war in Iraq that had niggas killing each other left and right. So why the fuck you getting 10 million? To instigate more niggas to kill each other. Oh, I've been did that. Damn near a whole
Man,
2
what?
days.
Look
Yeah.
how it's
Hey,
been building
yeah.
up, though.
Yeah.
Look how it's been building up.
Ought to be, yup. Talk
Look at
that
Wendy
shit, man.
Williams.
What you
Nah, I
saying?
just wanted to say that. Yup. Talk that shit, man.
Nah, real talk.
Yeah.
Real motherfucking talk.
Yeah, it's been building up though too. Look at Wendy Williams. You know what I mean? If we want to go ahead and put it in a chronological order, there was somebody before Wendy too, like your boy with the glasses, the white dude with the long hair, the shock jock.
talking about,
I'm a super link. But I seen you reporting on
You
this shit.
said-
earlier.
You
Mac Lee,
talk
Mac
that
Lee.
on BET though, ain't it?
Oh, Howard.
Howard Stern.
Oh, Howard Stern.
They
You
were-
talk about the
look-
white. You talk about
once
the
they-
white boy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
once
Howard
That be wear the
Stern.
glass. That be wear the
how
shade.
popular talking shit to people and putting and
Got
doing
some dope
that
shades,
shock
too.
jock shit, and then Wendy Williams took it to another level when she started doing it with the
Nah,
celebrity.
bro, I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about what's destroying our black community. That shit ain't
Yeah, let's get to that.
Howard
Let's
Stern
talk
said
about
shit.
that.
Nobody in the black community listen to no motherfucking Howard Stern. I'm talking about what's fucking up these kids right now. These kids drilling and killing.
But he got Jerry curl, a real Jerry curl.
We got these kids drilling. Let one nigga land at a time, my nigga. I'm gonna have to start taking niggas off the stage. All right, let me talk, then y'all talk. One person at a time, my nigga. This is a show. We can't overtalk each other. We overtalk each other. We can't land. We can't hear each other. We might as well not do this shit. So boom.
That's a fact. Salute to that.
The music is influencing kids to motherfucking go out there and overdose on motherfucking pain medicine and shit. The motherfucking go be a driller and a killer, nigga. And it be a gay nigga carrying man purses and shit. And wearing lipstick and motherfucking fingernail polish. That's not what motherfucking Wendy Williams and the other people, Howard Stern, did. They doing some old shit against industry, like people that's movie people and shit like that. It don't affect niggas in Chicago or niggas in Oakland. But the shit that the rappers is doing, that they paying the bloggers and shit to do, is affecting niggas in the hood. You know what I mean? It's a difference, man. You can talk some shit about or give a secret about an industry motherfucker. Oh, this one is dating that one. Oh, this one hit out with over here. This one probably did some coke. That ain't affecting niggas in the hood. What is affecting is they favorite rapper talking about, nigga, I want to kill myself. I want all this emo music and shit. And I ain't got
All
no
that
friends.
Lil Uzi Vert ass shit. That's
Let me
stupid
talk,
ass
my nigga.
music, man.
Let me land. Goddamn, all this emo music that got niggas feeling like they want to die and shit. But you niggas are millionaires that's making this emo music. Why you want to die? You're a millionaire. That shit don't add up. But you got these kids wanting to die because they ain't got no friends. They really feel like you. You done made them feel like you because you done convinced them instead of being out there and fucking with people and get some motion in your life. You're being an introvert. You know what I mean? You being by yourself and not fucking with nobody and just listening to this fucking emo music and taking dope and fucking your life up and overdose. That's influence and it's by fucking design. I'm telling you, y'all can have the floor now.
I was saying like I wasn't saying that was like Wendy and them was part of the influencers. What I was saying was that was how it got started with cats starting to snitch and do all the telling on motherfuckers. That was like part of the integration of motherfuckers making that snitching shit and telling on motherfuckers popular. You know what I mean? Not saying that they was part of why, you know what I mean, they pushing this gay agenda. But I was using them as the beginning.
Good example, like,
You know what I mean? For why these niggas is out here on that not getting consequences when they snitch it and then getting the bag at the same time. But at the same time also, they're pushing a different agenda from what they was doing. I'm just saying that was a start of how all of this shit started coming together with motherfuckers.
Like this,
I feel you.
I'm saying we just talked
yeah, I
about
just
rock
said
and
that
roll.
part.
We just talked about rock and roll, my nigga, and how it started way back with music. Like, what the fuck do Shock Jock? It was before that.
Right.
Yeah.
It was. I'm
Yeah,
talking-
Bald already said that too. Bald Thugs and Harmony already said that. I think it was Lazy Ball or one of them.
What's
And then my thing is what is being presented in front of the impressionable minds. We gotta understand, like Young Mouth, he's a Young Mouth TV. Make sure y'all tweak out on the like button. Make sure y'all tweak out on the like button and subscribe if you do. He a content creator. As well, he put his foot in the game early. And salute to him for putting his foot in the game. And now I'm saying he understanding what's going on. He's presenting what's going on right in front of our face. It's literally in plain sight. If you can't catch up there, you falling behind.
Yep, we come from a different era though. He wasn't pushing what
Yeah, now I know. He ain't pushing this type of all this this agenda shit. He's against it. Obviously, that's what he said. That's what he's showing us. In my opinion.
This is on purpose. Hey. You know what I mean? Like when I was listening to rapping and shit, like we looking at a motherfucker, that's what it was, emulating that. You know what I mean?
Type shit.
They are getting put in the room, sat down, look. A little cowboy, the gay cowboy, that's what I call him, little gay cowboy. They told him, like, you know what I'm saying? Go on out there, do. You know what I mean? They even fooled Billy Ray Cyrus. They fooled that white boy to blow that song.
Talking about white people though.
Hey yo, let me say something real quick, bro. Salute these brothers on the camera.
Go back, bang.
Mac, do your thing.
What up?
Yeah.
Hey yo, look, bro. I do want to say one thing. I want to add on to your point that you was making about the shock jock versus what these kids doing. What they was doing back then affected celebrities and shit like that, and it was for regular people and shit like that. The music is like more aimed towards specific people. You know what I'm saying? Like we already know what it is with that. But I also want to say the drugs, like when back in the days, drugs for us was fun, and you know what I'm saying? It was a party thing. It wasn't
the Ronald Reagan
about
era.
Taking drugs and want to jump off the building. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
I feel like it started with Chief Keef, and not specifically. A lot of times, me and Yuck get into arguments about rappers because the way I speak, sometimes it sounds like I might be against the rapper, but I do agree with Charleston White on this angle. Not to say I agree with his tactics, but I agree with this message. You know what I'm saying? They use the new rappers as a weapon against us, and then they weaponize what they gave them against them by putting these indictments on them after they give them the, you know what I'm saying, the money, you know what I'm saying, to let these niggas go wild. Once they get indicted, you know what I'm saying, they take, you know, they create the laws that they getting them up under was laws that was created to get the mafia, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it is an agenda against us, you know what I mean? And what the way we see our kids perform, I feel like that's a testament of us letting the ball go, you know what I mean? Because you got to think about it. These motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, what kept us in line when we was younger was the OGs. But what kept us in that, like what kept us respecting them was them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? We didn't just come out the nest and respected them. Them niggas demanded a certain amount of respect. When we seen the OGs, we put the weed away. When we seen the OGs, we knew we could have got an ass whipping. We not hands-on like that. And what is that? It's the system. The system stopped us from doing that, because now, if you G-check a kid, back in the days, that shit worked. They seen that shit work. Now it worked against us, because you hit a kid, you get one of these emotionally pill-taking motherfuckers, they call the police on their own family, you know what I'm saying? And put them in jail. And now the parent feel that they can't parent. I don't feel like I just check you out, son, because, you know what I'm saying, I might get a charge now, as opposed to a high five for my nigga. Like, yo,
your ass.
Yeah, so I feel like it's all designed against us. And even though we see our younger cats performing bad, we do need to try to put ourselves in the way of that shit. But at the same time, we don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think our era of, let's think about it like this, right? Let's think about it as eras. And I don't mean to take over the floor. I'm gonna land it with this point right here, right?
Nah, I'm saying shit.
Yuck Mouth TV. Let's get it. Back then. Let's get it.
Like I feel like this is how I look at it, right? I had 20 years, you know what I'm saying? And fortunately for myself, I had my children when I came home. So I was able to look at, okay, now I'm older, I'm more, you know what I mean? My niggas had their babies when they were 16, 17 years old, you know what I'm saying? I'm going into my 30s having my children, so I was able to see the mistakes, the bad choices and shit from the fathers that had kids before me. You know what I'm saying? And one of the biggest mistakes I seen, or one of the biggest, now I can't say mistakes or bad choices, because a lot of times this is out of their power. They lose control of, you know what I mean, and influence in a child's life based off some shit they going through with the mother. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, yeah. They say that they used to say that we was deadbeats. I grew up thinking that we was deadbeats and shit like that, right?
And that's part of the indoctrination too, in my opinion.
Now we not deadbeats, because 9 out of 10 times the niggas that I know that got kids want to have something to do with their kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it take me back to this movie that I used to see. What was it? Claudine? With James Earl Jones? You know what I'm saying? And you know, he used to have to hide. This is a movie back in the 70s or whatever. You know what I'm saying, about the black family. When the people used to come for welfare, the father used to have to hide. You understand what I'm saying? And I felt like that welfare mentality trickled over into our generation, and our generation was the generation of gangsters. No cameras and shit like that. A lot of us went to jail and died. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we dropped the ball a little bit. And then, and you know what I'm saying? And in the first place, we don't, I mean, how do you teach somebody how to be a father unless you're there to show me? You can't teach, this ain't textbook shit. This is like going to a drug program and all you did was read textbooks. You ain't smoke crack like these people.
It's like physical education.
They might not be able to retain or respect the message, because you bringing it from Infamous. Your ass always cutting somebody off. I'm gonna knock your ass out when I catch you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga right there. Yup, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But and landing the point, I just feel like it's not these kids' fault. You know what I mean? It's tragic for us to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't like that. Like I said, when we took drugs, we went out and partied and robbed niggas and did some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I mean? But today it's like I'm taking the drugs, I want to die, and and people are cool with that. They have a whole genre of that. Like you said, that emo music is where they go. When they want to depress, they go there.
It's crazy you said that too, because I was chatting with one of the homies, and he was like, we up in this club trying to have a good time, and all the music is talking about switch this, blang this, the ops this, do this, pop swing this and smoke this, and I go feel this and I go kill this. You know what I mean? When we was listening to our music, you dig, we was having a good time. You feel me? I was robbing
niggas to keep sweating. You know what I'm saying? I was robbing niggas to keep sweating. You know what I mean?
Hold up, everybody. Billy, man, what you guys say? You've been waiting hella long, man. Billy the Kid, man, what's up with you?
Salute, Billy.
Shout out to Big Dog. Shout out to the big OG, Young Mouth. Shout out to Smoke a Lot Records. You heard me? I've been listening to y'all niggas since I was a little jit. You heard me? I'm from New Orleans. Yeah, if you can't tell. I live in Houston right now. I moved out here from LA, so you know I know all about that. The thing is that I agree with what everybody up here saying. I can't disagree with nobody. But I'm gonna go back to this point right here. Once they figured out a recipe on how to destroy our culture, they just stuck to it. They just stuck to that recipe. And what they did was they found out. Hold on, listen. All they did was they found out you take control of the youth. You ain't even got to be a good artist. You just have to have the agenda that they want to push and have some catchy shit behind it. So it started off like when I noticed it. It may have been going on years before, but when I noticed it was with Lil Nas X and that horrible ass song. I'm take you down to the old down road, and a lot of black people at the time who come from the South, who come from that culture, we was like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. And everybody was like, let's get behind it. Because all the kids, millions of kids around America on TikTok, on everything, was Old Town Road. Did a can't no
you on point.
And look how that song has aged. It's aged horrible.
Billions of views.
Like that song has aged very, very
influence.
horrible. But look, then then all they had to do was get the kids to do that. But then 2 months later, we got him with demon contacts, red braids in his head, twerking on the devil with naked dudes in the background.
In jail.
All they did was have to get the youth to get on board. That's all they had to do with the Old Town Road, and then hit you with the switch up. I'ma get you, I'ma pull you in, and I'ma give you the bait to bait you in, and I'ma switch it up on you and hit you with that real, what I'm really about. And so many times we see this. Like, look, my homeboy was saying today, he was like, they got so many good artists out there, so many good rappers, and this girl, Sexy Red, has only been on the scene for 2 months, but she's been in the mix with Drake. She's been in the mix with all these big influencers, all these big names, these big wigs, and she ain't put in no just do. No. All she have is one song that talk about a pussy hole brown. And I mean, my booty,
that's the doodle hole.
Dirty ass female, in my opinion.
But then, all you doing is programming the youth with that. I see it. All they got to get the kids to follow these little bitty lyrics, these few little lines, and we got it.
And you get indoctrinated with that type of foolery.
How much you think that the technology got to do with a lot of this shit? Because you remember back in the days, nobody even had cell phones where everybody knew where to be.
They said that about NWA.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think
AI.
That's social media. Social media is the main thing. But I want to take it back to the Charleston White shit, man. I seen you posted that shit today. How you feel about that Charleston White shit, man? Do you think? Because I just played some footage where the nigga Charleston White said he'd be the puppet. He already knew the nigga was gay. He's calling the nigga gay, talking about he walk gay, nigga. He need to walk straight. So he knew they played gay games. He told the other nigga that. Hold on, he told the other nigga that he did a gay dance, nigga. He laid down and did a gay vogue or some type of shit. So he know they play gay games, and he said, "Nigga, I'll be your puppet, nigga."
You know something? I was on his live when he took his live, and yo, I swear to God, I ain't been on Charleston White for a minute. You know what I mean? You notice in my video, I didn't say one word. I just let his words speak. You know what I'm saying? What part do you think? What part you asking me in particular? Like, what do I think about?
No, I'm asking you. I didn't see his live. I seen what I posted about when the nigga was with Aiden Ross and he ride with them niggas and he telling Aiden he'll be their puppet.
Type shit.
Okay, I feel that. Okay, that particular thing what you just said.
Talking to Mac. Let Mac answer this right quick.
That particular thing that you talking about right there. How do I feel about? I feel like this. I feel like when I look at when he's serious, his overall message is more powerful than his troll. I feel like for me, when he say shit like that, it's just the motherfucker end. I feel like Charleston White is a walking game of that nigga just spit game all day. I don't feel like what he said is the truth. I don't feel like he would actually be a puppet for one of these niggas.
He was there
hold on.
He just said that he's the puppet.
About the bait and switch. A lot of these people out here, they will get you to follow them and hit you with that bait and then hit you with the switch up and show you their real self.
I keep saying.
Well, let me just say something. Let me say something to respond. Let me respond to that. What you just said.
Man, he said it.
The other day, I seen you do a video on Anton Daniels, and him and Anton Daniels have like a little relationship where they do this little, conversations on the internet, this, that, and the other. And I seen what that means to our culture. They got people out here that are seriously getting paid to destroy everything that we build.
And he won.
Well, you gotta look at it like this. But I know Anton, right? And I see the interviews, and I feel like what you saying is a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? On one end, they do talk about some spicy shit, but I feel like the majority, 80% of their conversations, be about uplifting motherfuckers. I don't feel like the 80%.
Not at all.
So when Charleston White talking about D's like so many times.
Let me play this.
Go ahead, y'all.
It's too much self-hate to justify any of that shit.
Yo, let me play this. I don't think he's saying.
I agree.
Vanilla Ice, if he could use the word nigga, would have done way better. I think if you just don't make your mixtape and put me on it.
Okay. Like Uzi did with you?
No, put me on it. Let me do the like Pimp C and Pimpin' Ken did.
Somebody just said Aiden uses black people like puppets. Is that true?
I don't give a fuck about being no
R.I.P.
puppet.
Pimp C.
Didn't you hear what this nigga said? This nigga was almost dead. Keep using it like puppet. Ain't nobody else getting us out the ghetto. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga use us like employees and we be in the ghetto forever as employees. Keep making me a puppet. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah. Motherfucker go get a job and turn into an employee, can't get nowhere.
That's true though. I don't work a job.
No, motherfucker.
I don't make on my eyes.
Yeah, motherfuckers using black people like puppets. So the NBA do.
They,
The NFL use
What
black
they
people
do?
like puppets.
what is that?
They use Kobe, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. They use them like puppets.
Really?
When they retire, where the jersey go? Nigga can't take his jersey home.
True.
That jersey go right up there at the top of that motherfucking stadium. Can't take that jersey home.
It's true.
Can't nobody go get Kobe Bryant jersey now.
It's true.
So let the white man use you like a puppet. At least we got a good, nice Jewish man.
I got
Treat
you.
her nice and kind. Take us to ride go-karts.
He being
The mother
facetious.
supervisor and boss
That
don't
nigga belong. That
Don't take all
nigga
the
Charleston
kids.
White move like a bay nigga. That nigga sell water to a well.
Man, he is full of shit, man. That's the shit I'm talking about. He even said, "What? Yeah.
He a hustler.
What they gonna do?"
He a hustler.
All
If you looking, if anybody looking on the internet, this is my kick. This is my spill, my nigga. For real, I'm about to kick some shit at you, my nigga. I've read hundreds, maybe thousands of books, bro. I was locked up for all the 90s, every year in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? And during that time, I read a lot of motherfucking books, my nigga. That nigga right there, right? He spitting game. That's all it is.
What game is?
What part of the game is being the
Look,
cool?
I never looked on the internet for a leader. I never looked on the internet. All this shit on the internet is entertainment. I'm not here to let nothing that another nigga say trigger me in no negative way. Now, if he triggers something, if there's something, let me just land this point, right? If there's something that nigga say that triggers me to an action to do something good for myself, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that he say is that inflammatory. Yo, listen, that music is way more influential than anything Charleston White saying.